Welcome back to our weekly update. I'm Charlotte McLeod with the Investing News Network, and this is your quick look at the stories we've been covering that you need to hear about. It was another week of downward momentum for the gold price. The yellow metal started the period above $1,800 per ounce, but at the time of this recording on Thursday, it was changing hands at around $1,775. This time around, gold's decline has largely been attributed to improved U.S. Treasury yields and better economic data out of the U.S. That said, it's worth noting that Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell reiterated this week that the American Central Bank doesn't plan to halt its efforts to prop up the country's economy anytime soon. He also downplayed concerns that President Joe Biden's proposed $1.9 trillion stimulus package could cause inflation. The Fed's inflation target right now is 2%. Moving over to silver, INN got an update on the white metal this week from Nick Barisheff of BMG Group. Nick has been paying close attention to the iShares Silver Trust for the last month or so, ever since the precious metal started getting attention due to the silver squeeze narrative. Silver rose briefly above $30 per ounce in the initial excitement, but at the time of this recording was at about $27. Nick said that a key fact he wants investors to be aware of is that an ETF is a tracking vehicle, not an ownership vehicle. In other words, if a person buys shares of SLV, it doesn't mean they own ounces of silver. In fact, he explained that the iShares Silver Trust recently changed its prospectus, essentially saying that it may not be able to source the metal it requires and that shares could experience volatility. So what's the status of the silver squeeze? Nick said at this point it's really a coin toss as to what happens. He pointed out that the major bullion banks and other entities that are short silver will do whatever they can to stop a price rise. For our poll this week, we stayed on theme with silver. We asked our silver-focused Twitter followers to tell us the main way they get exposure: physical metal, silver stocks, or silver ETFs. The poll was ongoing at the time of this recording, but most respondents said physical metal. We'll be asking another question on Twitter next week, so make sure to follow us and share your thoughts. Finally, in the cannabis space this week, INN took a look at M&A activity among Canadian companies. While the country's major players previously had their sights set on international expansion, many of them have now narrowed their focus. They've either turned inward to look at their own operations, or they've honed in on the U.S. instead of going further afield. Why? According to Nawan Butt of Purpose Investments, they've switched from valuing growth to pursuing profitability above all else. That's all for this week. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss future updates and interviews. You can also follow us on social media or click below for our free report or any article mentioned in this video. See you next time.